Anyone who's watched the anime or has played the Medarot 2 core on the Game Boy Advance knows this particular hard hitter very well. It is DVL01 Belzelga, with a kit of Restore, Double Sacrifice, Biped Legs, and the leg ability of Carrier, which has a chance to pass on a debuff active on him to his target when attacking. Now, overall, his kit has not changed one bit since his early days and when the days everyone knows him as, both arms being sacrificed, meaning he's going to be a very hard hitter right from turn 1. But just to explain Sacrifice briefly, it is a base power hitting melee move that draws on up to 50% of the arm's total remaining HP to convert outright as extra base power when attacking. So it's already going to be a very powerful attack right from square one, at the cost, of course, that you lose the arm at the end of the turn. Now, at a face value, Sacrifice does not seem like something that you want to make use of at start, but Restore on Belzelga's head part does make it so that you can use the arm again, so that you can hit just as hard that second turn. However, that is kind of where Belzelga's overall viability does end, as unfortunately, because Sacrifice does draw on the remaining HP of the part and not the total HP, after your first hit, that hit from then on is not going to hit nearly as strong, as it's only going to be drawing on about 5% of the arm's total HP at best, instead of the original 50 that is particularly healthy when the battle first starts. So if you do pair him off with a healer that can restore lost HP, then possibly you can use it. You can use Sacrifice more viably as a more conventional attack. But honestly, with Belzelga, if you are going to use him, you have the best shot to cripple or if not kill your opponent within the first 2 turns, and then after that Belzelga's kind of stuck out in left field by himself. The leg ability of Carrier, however, is a kind of unique addition to him, as if he's inflicted with some kind of ailment, say for instance virus or a DOT like a fire or melt, he has a chance to inflict it on the opponent when he attacks and pass it along. So he's more of a revenge ailment fighter than a dedicated ailment fighter. So his legs in that sense may be possibly useful on an ailment fighter in the case that they are attacked with something themselves, but overall, as a pure set score, I'd rate him out of 5 out of 10, mostly in the sense that even though he is tanky, his first 2 hits is going to be really where he's focusing all of his damage, and then after that, he's kind of stuck there, dealing mediocre damage from there on. And after that, he does actually require 1 to 2 turns to actually recharge by using Restore on both of his arms, just so he can use them again. But that does leave him wide open to being attacked, as now both his arms are at low HP, and any pierce damage carries over to his legs and his head, potentially killing him, if not crippling him very quickly. As mixed parts, however, you'd see just a little more viability with the head at Restore for restoring broken parts, or a Sacrifice as a one-hit nuke, and then maybe resorting to something else for the remainder of the battle. So overall, his arms are tanky, but that's about as far as they go, so you're going to get 1, maybe 2 turns at best of high damage dealing parts, and then after that, that's more or less it for Belzelga's kit.